Traditional collection Kandahar is a unique house set in the historical city Yazd with two courtyards with beautiful Iranian painting on the walls by Iranian artists, offering great delicious traditional foods. Courtyard of the late Safavid and courtyard belongs to the late Qajar that the architecture used beautiful and unique art for everywhere, such as the entrance porch pergola roof small dock that you see it sparkles in the sunlight. 3-door and 5-door nested colored glass pots, geranium hall and tower rooms all attract the visitors. The house was built of muddy brick, creating a special historical and completely traditional atmosphere. This hotel is near the historical places of Yazd city. It isn't the best hotel in Yazd. This hotel is a 3-star hotel, which in my opinion has a lower score than this. Yazd, the ancient city with a lot of seasides and historical monuments. Despite being old, it has been improved day by day. The city of Yazd is located in the deserts of Iran close to the spice and silk roads. It is a living testimony to intelligent use of limited available resources in the desert for survival. Water is brought to the city by the qanat system. Each district of the city is built on a qanat and has a communal center. Buildings are built of earth. The use of earth in buildings includes walls and roofs by the construction of vaults and domes. Houses are built with courtyards below ground level, serving underground areas. Wind catchers, courtyards, and thick earthen walls create a pleasant microclimate. Partially covered alleyways together with streets, public squares, and courtyards contribute to a pleasant urban quality. The city escaped the modernization trends that destroyed many traditional earthen cities. It survives today with its traditional districts, the qanat system, traditional houses, bazaars, hammams, water cisterns, mosques, synagogues, Zoroastrian temples, and the historic garden of Dowlat. The city enjoys the peaceful coexistence of 3 religions: Islam, Judaism, and Zoroastrianism. The legendary story of the minarets of Jameh Mosque in Yazd. Jameh Kabir Mosque in Yazd, which has one of the tallest entrance portals of mosques in the world, has brought a mythical narrative with its 50-meter-high minarets from the ground level. Archaeological evidence and documented historical data, such as inscriptions on the structure, testify that initially the mosque's lofty portal was built, and years later, during the reign of Shah Tahmasp Safavi, 2 minarets were added above the portal. According to the book Yazd Memorabilia written by Professor Iraja Hafshar, these minarets collapsed in 1313 and were rebuilt. However, there is a non-documentary story among the people of Jameh Mosque neighborhood with the theme that a master and his apprentice built the mosque's portal together, and at the end of the work, since the apprentice had acquired complete skills, they made it a commitment to each other to build one of the minarets without seeing each other's work. They built the minarets in this way. At the end of the work, the master decided to go up the apprentice's minaret and see his work. At that moment, he realized that the apprentice had built the minaret with separate ascending and descending routes. He felt defeated and threw himself from the top of the minarets to the ground, and the apprentice, following the master's example, did the same, and now both of them are buried under the marble candlesticks at the entrance of the mosque. The reality is that the 2 minarets, although similar in appearance, are structurally different. If we stand on the street facing the mosque, the right minaret has 2 stairways, and the left minaret has 1 stairway, in such a way that the ascending and descending paths from the right minaret are separate from each other, this meaning that if 2 people simultaneously move towards the top and bottom of the minaret, they cannot see each other, while in the other minaret, the ascending and descending paths are the same. Some believe that the master who built the left minaret fell ill, and after several years of struggling with the illness, he died, and another architect, with the permission of the family, began constructing a new minaret. During this time, with the development and progress of architecture, the construction of 2-way staircases entered the city, and the new architect was able to build the next minaret with 2 staircases, and this is the reason for the difference between the minarets. However, this narrative is also undocumented and seems unlikely that an architect would build a part of a structure and wait for several years for it to be completed. Currently, no one knows the reason for this difference. If you like this kind of videos, like the video and subscribe the channel. Yazd architecture is known as the first adobe city in the world and the second ancient city in the world after Venice. Some of the remaining buildings in Yazd are attributed to the time of Prophet Solomon and Prophet Abraham, indicating the city's thousands of years of history. The architecture of Yazd has been implemented in a way that makes life easy in the scorching summer sun and dry winter. One of the features of Yazd's texture is the protection of all streets, courtyards, and buildings against weather conditions, especially wind. Wind catchers and sand skylights are also used in the best possible way to utilize wind and sunlight. Texture in these spaces is compact and connected, and the alleys are narrow and relatively long, following a zigzag pattern. The alleys are sometimes covered or have a roof. All urban spaces in these textures are preserved to protect humans from the harshness of wind and sunlight. The narrow alleys with tall walls create shade and provide shelter from the sun for pedestrians. Additionally, due to the winding nature of these alleys, the wind is broken, resulting in less discomfort from seasonal winds for pedestrians.
سلام
The houses in Yazd are built facing the Qibla direction of Mecca, with the courtyard in the center. The orientation of the houses is interpreted as facing southwest and northeast, so that one side of the house is in shade and the other side is in sunlight throughout the year, which is used according to the season in their rooms. Wind catchers play a major role in Yazd architecture. The wind catcher rotates the warm air and brings desired air into the interior spaces. In some cases, a water basin is placed at the end of the wind catcher path, which creates a cool breeze in the environment when the wind blows against the water basin. In Yazdi, all buildings except for the bathhouses have a central courtyard. The courtyard, along with the pool and garden, is located in the middle of the building, increasing the relative humidity in that area and consequently cooling the environment. Additionally, all room doors open towards the courtyard to cool the rooms. The presence of a central courtyard also serves as a defense against sandstorms and winter cold.
چقدر تو در توه آدم فکر کنه یه ذره است چه بزرگه چی؟ اوه چه قشنگه کجا رفتی؟ کجا دست همون بگیریم مثل قاجاری را بریم مثل محمد شاه از این درک که شما توضیح ازتون کنم ببینید چه قشنگه
اینجا اینجا نه کافه عالیه. زندان اسکندر ضابطه است.
در به دست خیلی مهمه.
Taze fanı pedal ediyor. Motor. Ne? چی واسه؟
اینها این باغ دولت آباد یزد. من کردم خب ساعت کنش به حاله
نگاه شیر دارم
من میکشم کنار
اینجا من انجامه
فقط موهامته کن تو موهام نرفته؟
نه تو موهات نرفته
سمیرا ای بابا نکنه اونجا دیگه میری تو چشم چهار میری تو چشم چهارتون نکنه رفت تو گوشم دیگه نپاش
دختر چلی سبه ها
ساعت 36 گوشتو من بزنم Huh?